Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action.
Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines.
And the injury report for both teams. Players who will not be available tonight.
Here early in the season, these two teams trying to overcome the injuries and hopefully get healthier down the stretch.
Here are the five for the Cavaliers. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Mitchell out there with Lonzo Ball. And it's Hunter in at the 3. And for the Celtics, Derek White out there with Peyton Pritchard. Then it's Jaylen Brown. And it's Queta in at the 5, down low. The physicality of the NBA, Grant, it does come along with the risk of injury. These two teams can attest to that.
Yeah, B.A., that is so true. Injuries on both sides. Now, each team looking for their role players to step up. The best team at filling those gaps will likely be your winner tonight.
Now here's Ball. Mobley finds Ball. Mobley, a screen on White. Back to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell from behind the arc. It's rebounded by Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Queta. Cavaliers with the rebound.
Not really what we expected. You know he wants that one back.
Mobley outside. 4-3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And that's easy pickings right there. Leave someone that wide open, and Mitchell's not going to miss them.
Outside, Brown. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Hunter with the ball. Now guarded by White. The pull-up. The kick out to Ball. Fires the 3. That shot is off. White on the wing. Checked by Mitchell. And White hits from deep.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Cleveland has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Stan, you look at the Celtics, as high-powered as they come offensively.
No question, Brian. They can space the floor at every position, and any one of their starters is able to give you 20 on a given night.
And it's Mitchell penetrating.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for Boston. Here's Minot. Takes it inside.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here in the first quarter, with about 2 minutes gone by, the Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Here's Hunter. Queta pulls it in.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And they pick up 2.
Terrific finish there from Brown. He goes up strong and absorbs the contact.
Ball into the lane. Can't get it to fall. The Celtics have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. White, the pass to Brown. The kick out to White. Takes a 3, and Brown gets the 3. Brown's got 5 points.
Brown does a nice job of staying ready and making himself a weapon off the ball.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. And guys, coach stated the number of different ways that Donovan Mitchell can be productive. The emphasis for this defense is going to be limiting his touches throughout the game and trying to trap him when they can. It's a tall task for the defense. B.A.?
Thanks for that, Allie.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys.
And so it's White with it. He brings it up for the Boston Celtics. 3-point lead. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 5 points in the game.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
And Coach, you look at Derek White, maybe not the biggest name, but he is a winning player.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the most underrated players in the league. He's got a great feel for the game at both ends of the court. He is tremendously solid across the board.
Cavaliers trail by 5.
Boston foul.
Hauser, he's checked in for Boston. Merrill, he's checked in for Cleveland.
Substitution on the court.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. To the middle. Hunter can't get it to go. Boston leading by 5. Here's Pritchard. No points so far. Pass to Hauser. Here's Pritchard, pounded by Ball. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a 3-point play here.
Making a statement here early. Going right to the rack. I love it.
Yeah, at this stage of the game, you want to be aggressive and get the other guys on their heels.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Celtics.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Here's Ball.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
A minute 58 left in the first. And he banks in the layup.
And I like the mix of power and agility Ball uses inside. One way or another, he's going to get a shot.
1:49 left in the first quarter. Here's Queta. Allen defending. Queta gets the bucket.
Well, not really much you can do to stop him there. You want your players to go hard at the bucket like that.
Here's Ball. And counted from 12 feet.
I like watching Ball be assertive on offense, especially looking for a shot from the mid-range.
White, the pass to Queta. Lays it up and banks it in. Queta's gotten his second bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Hauser, and he buries his first look.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
And Cleveland has possession. It's a 10-point game. Ball right side. That won't fall. He's just 2 of 5 in this one. Boston's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Here's Hauser. 3-pointer off the mark. Cavaliers trail by 10. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. From deep, Mobley. Minot pulls it in. And here's Boston. White, the pass to Queta. Good D by Mobley. Oh, they get a hand on it. To the inside, the kick out to White. And so it's Boston ending the quarter up 10. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. More 2K action in just a moment. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Yeah, they've made a point to get inside on this defense, and it's been working like a charm early on.
Boston leading by 10. Jaylen Brown is out there with Anthony Simons. Then it's Chris Boucher, and it's Hauser in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Here's Wade following the bucket by Boston. Pass to Mitchell. Three-pointer. Rebound Boston.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Boucher down low. Yep, count it.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless, building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Mitchell. He's off on the layup. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for the Celtics. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
The Cavaliers have great size up front. They have Evan Mobley and Jared Allen, who said, "We have each other's backs." That's the advantage of having 2 7-footers. If you blow by the first one, there's a second one waiting for you. Brian, they'll make it tough.
No doubt. Waves and waves of length inside. Thanks, Allie. And here are the Cavaliers now, following the bucket by Boston. And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, B.A., it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Second quarter, a little over a minute and a half in. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Down low. Can they get it? And Nance with the slam!
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Pass to Hauser. Kick out to Brown. Driving inside. And he goes right over Donovan Mitchell and slams it down.
Well, check out Brown getting flashy. That'll get him fired up.
Merrill with it. No points yet. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. From the arc. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Now Simons. He's got 5. Here's Garza. And he buries his first look.
They're simply not missing. Unreal.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Mitchell against Brown. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Shoots over Brown. Mitchell misses. Boston leading by 18. Brown with it. He's picked up by Merrill. Brown, no good. He got him. No doubt that's a foul. And it's going to be a transition take foul. And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
At the line for the Cavaliers, Sam
NBA scoring has been climbing over the past decades, Grant. Is the league too offensive at the moment, do you think?
Well, we know that people like scoring, the fans, players, everyone, but the league needs to make sure there aren't hamstringing defenders too much. So I think allowing some more physicality incentivizes the defender to defend. And now we have competition on both sides of the ball.
He's checked in for Merrill.
Substitution on the court.
Cavaliers trail by 17. Ball outside. Hunter passes to Mobley. The three is up. And another miss by Cleveland. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust.
Once again, that was Celtics Entertainment.
Boston leading by 17. With the 10-footer. And the shot is good. Drop it in off the front of the rim. White's got 7 points.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
Pass to Mitchell from outside the arc. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time.
Mitchell has everything, including that three-point shot.
The Celtics have gone 7 for 8 now in the second quarter. Brown drives in. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense there.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the second quarter. Outside Mitchell. And the Celtics making a change here. Boucher's checked in. And Cleveland with a change here too. Tyson's checked in.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Hunter. Queta pulls it in. Boston's gone 3 of 5 from the perimeter in this game. Here's Pritchard. Hits the trifecta. Pritchard's gotten his second bucket of the game.
In terms of offense, they've been the more efficient team by far.
Well, I think it's because they're calling sets that really match up well with their personnel.
Now here's Ball. Launches a 3. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Minot. Back to Pritchard. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Lonzo Ball.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
And these will be his second and third shots at the line here.
At the line for 2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Merrill's checked in. And the second free throw is good. And here's Ball. It's Merrill on the wing. Outside Hunter. Launches it. Boston with a rebound. Queta's got 5 rebounds in the game. And there's the drive. Nice D from Allen. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. And finished off by Hunter.
An aggressive move to a strong finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
Here's Pritchard. He's got 7. Fires from deep. He drops it from range. Pritchard's got 10. 8 seconds left in the first half of this one. There's Ball with a 3. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. It's the Celtics running away with it. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for our contestant.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Boston leading by 23. On the court right now for Cleveland. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Ball is out there with Mitchell, and it's Hunter in at the small forward position. And the Cavs shooting around 35% from the field so far. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Jaylen Brown is playing with so much confidence. He said, quote, "I feel like I'm a different player. My body has changed. Athletically, I'm entering my prime. I'm more aware on defense and offense. I feel like on both sides of the ball, I'm playing the best basketball of my life."
Well, it shows, Allie, for sure. Now here's Brown. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25. White, the pass to Brown. Shot clock at 6. Sends it home from three-point land. Brown's got 14 points for the game.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the three, it really opens up this offense.
And here are the Cavaliers now. Outside Mitchell. Ball outside. Here's Hunter into the lane.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Back to Brown. Shoots over ball. No good off the glass.
Boston foul.
Stan, you coached so many rookies over the years. What are some key things you like to see from a player coming into the league?
Well, look, you've got to have the guy, Brian, that's ready to compete at that level and has to bring that every night. From there, it's just all about learning. There's going to be mistakes, but you want guys who can learn and improve at a consistent rate.
Is it true that defense is the fastest way into the coach's heart?
Well, it's certainly a way to gain confidence, that's for sure.
And Cleveland has possession. And the Cavaliers call time here.
Protecting the rim has to be their top objective right now.
Well, if you're just going to let them score inside at will, you might as well pack your bags.
Entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise.
Celtics on D. Allen, the pass to Hunter. Back to Allen. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Well, a big who plays like a big. Allen's going to pound it inside, and you have to match his intensity in there.
Cleveland shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw, no good.
I like that Allen plays with attitude. He's got a competitive streak, and it blends so well with his natural athletic ability.
He hits the 2nd from the line. Right around a minute and a half played in the 3rd quarter. Here's Pritchard. And again, Boston with the triple.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
Ball into the lane, and Ball throws it down.
A phenomenal athlete. Ball's teammates love when he knifes inside and finishes with power.
Outside White. Pass to Brown. And the jam by Brown.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Here's Mobley. Inside. The kick to Hunter. 6 on the shot clock. There's Ball with a 3. Minot pulls it in. Boston has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Here's Pritchard. To the left wing. Outside White. Pass to Minot. Outside Brown. The 3. Knocks down the triple. Brown's got 8 here in this quarter.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Now here's Ball. He's got 6. Now here's Mitchell. Let's go with a 3. Queta pulls it in. Queta's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
The B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. From deep, Mitchell. Boston pulls it in. Queta's got 9 rebounds now. For Boston, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Here's Brown. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Brown's got 21.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Boston's gone 3 of 4 from outside in the second half.
2 minutes remaining on the
Hunter against Brown. Back to Pritchard. Ball with a steal. Here's Hunter, and finished off by Hunter.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Here's Brown. After the basket by Cleveland. On the take. That one's good for 2. Brown's got 12 points in just the second half.
Agile and athletic. Brown is able to just overcome that interior defense.
Here's Allen, and it's Allen who slams it home.
A monster finish with authority.
And he hangs on the rim for a little extra spice. Pass to Queta. 1:07 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Here's the floater. It's stolen by Hunter. And pushing it up, here's Cleveland. Ball no good. The Celtics have gone 8 of 10 in the third and looking in control. Pritchard, no good.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. Got a line change here for Boston.
substitution on the court.
.41 seconds left in the third quarter. Pass to Nance. Boston pulls it in. Here's Hauser. Boucher outside. Here's Shireman, covered by Merrill. Clock at 6. Here's Hauser. The 3 is up. That shot missing. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
And he just punches home the one-hand finish.
Hey, 2 points the easy way. Here's Boucher for 3. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Well, Cleveland's shooting just under 40% from the field. We've got Chris Boucher, and it's Shireman in at the 2. That's the Boston 5. And Mitchell with the slam.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
And it's Simons with the ball for Boston. From down in the low post, it goes.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
So it's the Cavaliers now. From deep, Mitchell. Can't hit that one. The Celtics shooting 74%. Just an unbelievable offensive display here. Simon's shot is good.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Simon's gone 4 of 4 from the field. Perfect so far. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Nance.
Boston foul. Luka Gaza. First personal foul. First team foul.
One minute in now in the fourth quarter. And here's Mitchell. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed pass.
In standing just 6'1", amazing how effective Mitchell is attacking the paint.
Here's Garza. He's guarded by Nance. 2 points. That one goes. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
Yeah, Mitchell putting on a clinic of his skills in this one. Take notes, kids.
Simons against Porter. Simons passes to Hauser. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
Well, when you move the ball, you open up the defense. Great job to make the unselfish play.
Pass to Wade. Nance the screen. The 3 from Mitchell. Oh, he connects. His 7th basket. He's 7 of 15 now.
Intelligent decision by Mitchell, using the pick and roll to break up the defense and get open.
Boucher up top. Back to Simons. High arcing shot. Blocked. Boucher against Porter. Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Yeah, nothing you can do about that. I mean, Mitchell finds airspace and fills it.
The Celtics have gotten 4 of 5 attempts to fall so far in the fourth. And it's good. 2 points. Fourth quarter keeps moving along. 3 minutes gone by now. Nance outside. Merrill, that's good.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
The Celtics have gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. Boucher outside. It's rebounded by Wade. The Cavaliers have gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7.
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
The drive by Simons. It goes again. His 6th basket in 7 tries. Here's Porter. Pass to Nance. Outside Mitchell. Nance the screen. Beyond the arc. Mitchell misses.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down. Well, it seems like he's making everything. Nothing makes a coach happier than seeing your offense click.
Here's Mitchell. We've got 1:55 left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's the 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Mitchell's got 23 points.
He's really finding his rhythm here. I mean, smart move to keep feeding him the ball.
Yeah, when you have a guy playing like he has been recently, he's got to be the first option on every possession.
Now here's Mitchell. It's Merrill on the wing. And the 3 off target.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Celtics.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Jaylen Brown.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. There's Simons with a 3. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Outside for Mitchell. The 3. Pure from three-point range.
Yeah, this is why defenses must be right up on Mitchell or he'll burn you off the pass.
Boucher finds Simons. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this win.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And there's the foul. It's on Anthony Simons. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
The 3 from Mitchell. Offensive board. Allen, the pass to Ball, takes the 3. Hauser grabs the board, and Boston calls time here. They're ahead by 24. All right, guys, what's your take?
Interesting timeout with this game mostly in the bag.
Well, they could be trying to just make a change just so their subs can close this game out.
And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Jaylen Brown.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Simons, right side, shoots over Allen. Rejected by Allen. So we see the Celtics taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Jalen, congratulations. You had a monster game. What was your mindset coming in?
Just be aggressive, and keep playing my game. No doubt, just keep executing the game plan and everything will fall in place.
This team needs you to be aggressive. Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Jaylen Brown.
The baddest motherfucker ever.